So I don't always give my guests gifts. I mean, sometimes I don't give them anything, so don't act like this is a big deal. But okay. I'm a big fan, and I know you like pickles, and I do too.
How did you know I liked?
Because I know you like them. So go ahead, have one if you want.
You want me to try one now?
If you want, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where'd you...
Give it, I got it. I got it. Give it. Yeah.
Went back up. I usually went, it surprised me. I thought I was going to do it down. Like, went kick. Oh, well, thanks so much. Back at you. And I'm glad I was watching you dance out here. You're enjoying yourselves, I assume. Everybody having fun so far? Good? Glad. Very important. You're all comfortable. The seats are good. I tried to make them as cushiony as possible because sometimes people just put the fold-out things without the cushion. I wanted to make sure the armrest, that's important too. And wanted to make sure everybody's comfortable. It's a lot of responsibility being a host. I realize that now. I just thought I had a talk show, and I'd just come out here and it'd all be about me, but it turns out it's a big, big responsibility because really, you think about it, if you're not having a good time, it's all about me. I'm responsible for it. Like you have a party, it's a good party, you're a hero. It's a bad party, chances are you're going to be sitting at home eating 7 different types of dip and drinking from a pony keg all by yourself next time. And so I want to make sure everybody comes out here and really enjoys the entire process of it instead of driving here and driving home going, oh, that was a waste of time. I want to do the best show possible. I come out here, I give it my all, and I think we're doing a good job, and it seems like people are having fun until I read the emails that I'm getting, and I don't understand. I try really hard. I mean, everybody's got opinions, really strong opinions, too. Last season, when we first started the show, everyone had opinions about my clothing, thinking I should wear something different. And I tried it. I gave it a good shot. And I understand that because you're looking at me. You know, you have to look at me, so I want you to appreciate it and enjoy it. But I'm the one who has to wear the capri pants. So I got to have a say in it. I really do. A woman wrote in and said that she and her sisters enjoy the show, but her mother refuses to watch the show because I don't wear earrings. And, or as she put it, that woman won't put on earrings. But, you know, I tried earrings to please her, and it looks silly. It's not me, so I thought I got through the whole clothing thing, and then I found out we got not one, because I don't read all the emails, but when I try to keep up on what's going on, we didn't get just one. We got several emails from people very upset about this tree right here. That's very upset. And they're either, some people think it's dead, and it's metal. It's not dead. It's a sculpture, and it's got the cute little bird in it that once in a while you go, but we didn't try to upset anybody. It's not controversial or anything, but they don't like the tree, and I'm going to move it because I don't want anybody to be upset. I'm going to... I think something's wrong with me if I'm standing here talking and trying to entertain you and everybody's concentrating on a tree. Dear Ellen. I'm glad people have opinions. I think that's great that you feel like it's your show too and you want to have input, and you know, but some people give opinions whether you ask or not. And some people, I don't usually like to ask for opinions because then you have to deal with the consequences. People ask the most common question, which I think is ridiculous, you know, do these pants make my butt look big? And whenever, you know, someone asks me that, I'm like, I don't know, I guess they look okay, Dad. I don't know. But I don't know, I don't like to commit. What I do when somebody says, does my butt look big in these pants, I always say, what do you think, you know? Because I don't know if they want it to look big. Some people like junk in their trunk, you know? That's a popular thing now, to have junk in your trunk. And there's actually padding, I'm not making this up, I am sure some of you already know about this. There's like a butt bra that you can buy that raises, they're called Spanx. That's what they're called. And you kind of put them on, and they make your butt higher if you put them, but put them on the right way, I'll tell you. I learned the hard way. I thought they went down here, and people were coming up to me all day long going, why the long butt? I'll tell you another thing people have very strong opinions about, because they write in about this all the time, and that is that I should always, always dance, and I agree. I did it so long because we're getting tapes in like crazy of people dancing with me at home.
Yes.
And I want to give them plenty of time
to catch up.
To whatever the routine is they want to do. Oh, man, how embarrassing that I had to help Vin out backstage. Vin Diesel's here today. Poor guy. Couldn't open the pickle jar. He's got a new movie, The Pacifier, which opens today. You probably saw him in The Fast and the Furious and Triple X as a tough guy. Now he's playing a babysitter. He's very versatile. He's showing his range. And could not open the pickle jar backstage. How embarrassing. And then you didn't finish watching, but then we had to use the pickle claw to get the pickles out. Also, 11-year-old AnnaSophia Robb. She's in the new movie Because of Winn-Dixie. It's in theaters now. She's also in the upcoming movie with Johnny Depp, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which sounds delicious. And also, I love them. I don't know if you know who they are, but Three Doors Down, they're here. They have a new CD, 17 Days. Debuted at #1. I have loved them since I heard Kryptonite. That song, I love that song. They're performing their new hit song, Let Me Go, and then I said, please play Kryptonite while you're here, and they're going to sing that for us later, too. So. Oh, it's that time of the day. It's my favorite new segment. It's called Dance With Me. You're gonna go nuts when you see who's dancing with me today. I'm telling you, people say all the time, they come up to me on the street, say, oh, I dance with you all the time. They send emails, I dance with you all the time. And I said, well, prove it. Send me a video. And look what I got today from Michael Toscano from Niles, Illinois. Please enjoy.
show, Ellen. Watch it every day.
Excellent job. Well, he sure has taken his time cleaning that motorcycle. I guess if you live in Illinois, you have 10 months a year to clean it and 2 months to ride it. Really, never in my wildest dreams did I ever think I would see something like that when I say, show me who's dancing with me. Thank you, Michael, very much, and rock on. And last Thursday, you know you try to do good. Orbitz helped us fly out an entire audience from Chicago so they could get out of the cold. And we tried to do something nice, and then it kind of backfired. We caused a lot of jealousy around the country. People, again, here come the emails. So this is just 2 of them, but they basically, they're from everywhere, and they all say the same thing. This is Cheryl Green from Akron, Ohio. I'd like to say that it's very nice of you to offer to fly out 200 Chicagoans to get a break from the cold, but if you really want to help out some viewers, come to Akron, Ohio. In Akron, it's cold and boring. Thanks, Cheryl Green. Cheryl, I'm not sure if you understand. We didn't go to Chicago. We flew them in here. So I would not be going to Akron, although from the description, I'm getting in touch with my travel agent right after the show. Sounds appealing. And then this is Kim Jago, Owensboro, Kentucky. Chicago, please, Ellen, they have everything. What about Owensboro, Kentucky? There are no horses here, no restaurants, and more square feet of Walmart than any other town. No restaurants in Owensboro? Have you been to that great Chinese place, Vino Bonjour's? I heard it's good. It's right outside of town. And Walmart has restaurants. Don't they have restaurants in Walmart? You probably just have not made a reservation. Thanks for your emails. Hang in there. Spring's around the corner. In the meantime, nothing brightens up a cold winter day like celebrity look-alike pets, huh? Spencer Virtue from Palm Desert, California, sent us a picture of his iguana, Iggy. And he thinks Iggy looks like Frankie Muniz. We think actually Iggy Pop. And then Dennis Dunn from Las Vegas, Nevada, sent us a picture of his dog, Falcon. And he thinks Suzanne Summers. We think Pebbles Flintstone. Elaine from Las Vegas, Nevada, sent us a picture of her dog, Nesh. Nessie? And she thinks that Nessie looks like Sybil Shepherd. We actually think Carol Channing. Linda Traherne from Toronto, Canada. Woo! Linda sent us that's her hamster, Sydney. She says he looks like Woody Allen. And I guess if you do that, then it really does. A little bit. Not really. All right, thanks for sending those in. If you think your pet looks like a celebrity, prove it. Go to our website and send it in. We'd love to see more pets like that. This is, oh no. Jeffrey Tambor again, isn't it? Is it Jeffrey Tambor? Brian, ask him to just keep it down. Tell him we're doing a show and to just keep the music down a little bit. We let Jeffrey Tambor said he would like to live here because it's such a nice place, and so he's living back there, but he can't keep this music. He should dust during commercials like I do. He doesn't need to do that. When we come back, Vin Diesel's going to be here, but first we're going to play a game in the audience with a champion whistler. That's right, I said champion whistler. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Our first guest is known for his tough guy roles in such films as The Fast and the Furious and Triple X. His new family comedy, The Pacifier, hits theaters today. Please welcome Vin Diesel. just said, this is not a talk show, it's a club, it's a nightclub. It is a club.
It really, the energy, I'm behind stage and I'm hearing this, it's like a concert out here.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's amazing.
Now, I'm calling you Vin, but is that Vin Diesel sounds like, that can't possibly be your name.
You know what, it's not.
Okay, what is it?
Well, my real name is Mark Vincent, and I was a bouncer for 9 years and the name stuck. We all had fictitious names just in case we got in trouble or anything. And they just started calling me Vin Diesel for some crazy reason.
Well, Vin from Vincent, probably.
Vin from Vincent, and Diesel from...
I don't know.
In New York, you know, when you were built up a little bit.
Oh, I see. Oh.
They'd say, that guy's Diesel.
Yeah. Oh, I'm Ellen Unleaded to my friends. That's what they call me.
Wow.
You were a bouncer at clubs for how long?
9 years.
Well, so what's the meanest look like? Did you have looks that you would try to intimidate people with?
I mean, if I really had to intimidate someone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, try to be really mean.
Let me channel this.
Really, you'd make that noise?
Oh God, I can't do this.
No. Well, that noise just sounds like you're gonna cuckoo.
Taking it.
Cuckoo.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
No, it sounds like you're just.
See, I didn't want to do the face. I'm thinking, how am I gonna do this face and give it a nice kind of demonic feel to it? So I added the voice, the Iron Giant voice, and this is what I got.
But see, I don't know, because I think the perception is, what is this from? Because that's pretty impressive. That's you, Triple X.
That's me and Triple X. Yeah, that's that face I was just doing.
Yeah. No, that looks like, oh, I hope I don't fall.
Yeah.
That's what that face is.
Are these wires really connected?
So you're not only, so you go from being a bouncer to acting, and you're doing really, really well, but you're actually taking it so seriously. The role you just did, you gained and lost 30 pounds for?
I just did a Sidney Lumet picture.
Wow.
Just this year, like 5 months ago, called Fat Jack DiNorcio. Mm-hmm. So I had to gain 35 pounds.
Well, that's not the hard part. It's the losing.
Right.
I mean, anybody, I think, would love to get paid to gain 35 pounds.
A lot of ice cream.
That's what you did.
Ice cream every night.
Yeah. And then how did you lose? How long did it take you to lose it?
It took me about a month to get my stomach back down to fighting shape.
But that's not a month for 35 pounds? That's fast. What did you do for a month to lose 35 pounds?
Stopped eating ice cream.
No, it's not that simple. Just stopped eating ice cream?
It's that simple, folks. I got to call like, I'm kidding. I know you're like, you're horrible.
What about the Bowflex machine and all the things we're supposed to have?
No, you have to train.
Yeah.
But I spent so many years training because I was a bouncer. Mm-hmm. And once I started getting work as an actor, I would cater my training for whatever role I was doing. Mm-hmm. So if I was doing something like The Chronicles of Riddick, I would spend months training using a fighting style called Kali, mm-hmm. which is you fight with 2 knives in synchronized movement. Or when I first did Pitch Black, I was doing yoga for it.
Well, that's you make it sound like it's you just stop eating ice cream. I still think you're holding back on us, but have your secrets. All right, we have to take a break. We're going to come back with Vin Diesel right after this.
After that take, there wasn't a dry eye on set. Oh. When Peter says, "Daddy, good night, Daddy," I looked around and everyone in the crew was tearing up.
That's from The Pacifier?
That's from The Pacifier.
Now, were you scared? First of all, it's so funny you're talking about being a bouncer and then we see that clip. People are like, he threw me out. So were you scared to do a comedy after all these other things you were doing?
When I did Saving Private Ryan, Tom Hanks gave me a good piece of advice. He said, do the roles that you're afraid of. Do the projects that you're scared of, and you usually get a good response from that. Mm-hmm. So I was petrified by doing this comedy. I had these dreams that I was in a comedy, and I would show up on set and I was in a comedy. And the thing that made me feel comfortable were these kids. Because all you really have to do is step aside and let them shine. You can take any tough guy in the world and put a 9-month-old baby in their hands. And they turn to jello, like me. You couldn't get me away from these babies. I had this one technique that worked on the kids, on the babies. And it was just one word. I would take the baby, and I'd lift the baby up, and I'd say, "Wee!" And the baby would just,
Well, I bet if you did that to a lot of women in the audience, they'd give a chill. They'd love it.
Oh, well, I can't wait to see the Pacifiers is in theaters everywhere today. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Our next guest is the adorable young star of the new family movie Because of Winn-Dixie. Take a look. Please welcome 11-year-old AnnaSophia Robb.
Look at those beautiful shoes you have on.
Thank you.
Those are very fancy. The whole, I like it. And I like this. That's cute.
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw, that's who makes it?
Yeah.
That's cute. And what's that?
Oh, these are cookies. These are my favorite cookies. They're melting moments.
Oh, melting moments.
Yeah, you can have them.
Do you smell? Oh,
They're
you know what? I love
butter.
these. They're like butter cookies. And do you make these?
Yeah, I made them.
I'm not going to eat it now because you should see me eat. Or you shouldn't. I'm a mess.
They're. I love to bake, and I like to start a business, either doing a stationery shop or a bakery. I like to have like an old world section, like with Roman wax tablets and stuff like that.
What have you done with the little girl? Where is she?
Yeah.
What do you mean? So, what, you're acting, you're in a movie, and you'd like to start, you have business ideas of either a bakery or a stationery store?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you'll probably do it, it seems.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I think it's great because I like to bake, and
Uh-huh.
I think lots of people don't know about stationery. And
And you'd say, so what do you mean a lot of people don't know about stationery? You'd have what kind of things in the stationery?
like really old, ancient stuff that people, because lots of people just use the regular paper. I'd like to like make paper and the sand boxes that the Chinese used to
Sand
use.
boxes?
Yeah, they had these little square boxes with sand in them. And
Oh, you're thinking of litter boxes for cats?
No, not exactly. I mean, they're like that big, and paper was expensive back then, so they used sand.
So they would write in the sand and then just erase it.
Yeah.
Well, that's sort of like our looky-loo. We can
Yeah,
actually...
there we go.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is right now we have the Yule log on there, but you can change it to anything. You know, I could add another log, you know, or, oh, well, that's you.
There's my dog.
That's you
and
with
me.
your dog.
Yeah, that's me and my dog.
That's adorable. What kind of dog is that?
Her name's Bella. She's a Maltese-poo. It's a Maltese and a poodle mix. And yeah. I
A
love her.
Maltese and a poodle.
And a poodle.
Just
yeah.
two mixes. Multi-poo.
Yeah, Maltese. Yeah.
Why do they have to put the poodle with everything so it always ends in a poo? You know, they do that. They keep mixing, like, you know, these Lhasa Apso, and they mix everything with poodles all the
It's
time.
like a lab poo or a
The Labradoodle.
A Labradoodle.
Yeah, they're mixing everything with poodle because they're smart, I guess. Was that dog in the movie smart?
Yeah, that was a Picardy Shepherd. He was actually they're herding dogs, so they're, you know, very active.
It looks like a mutt. It's an actual breed?
Yeah, it's an actual breed. They look like a mutt, but and lots of people thought they were mutts.
That's a cute dog.
So yes, there were two. There were
There were two?
Yeah, Scott and Lyco.
They always have two, either children or two dogs, because so you take a little break once in a while. Were there two of you?
Yeah.
Really? No, they were not two of you.
Yeah.
What, to do what? What did she do?
I
in
had
the,
a double, you know. She
like for the stunt doubles, like the racing scenes?
yeah. The cliff diving.
Really?
Yeah.
But, and did you think she looked like you?
They dyed her hair and cut it. Same thing. We wore the same clothes. And Kind of.
So, and the next movie is, and everybody, I know somebody who went to go, one of our writers took her little boy to see it and loved the movie. It's doing well, people love the movie.
Yeah.
And the next one you're doing is with, I called it Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but it's Charlie.
It's Charlie
and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
And it's with Johnny Depp.
Uh-huh.
There you are with Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
What was
that's
that
it.
like?
That was a lot of fun. I played Violet Beauregard, the gum chewer. She turns into that big blueberry. And it was amazing because all the sets, they were really cool. And all of them were really, really big and real. They had candy on it, so I got to eat a lot of it.
That's all fine. I'm talking about Johnny. What was that like?
He's really nice.
Yeah.
He's just a sweet guy. He just kind of hangs out with you.
Yeah.
Really neat.
Oh, good. Well, you're certainly working a lot, so you may have to put your plans for a bakery and for a stationery store on hold for a little while.
Yeah.
Where do you live? Here?
Yeah. No, I live in Denver, but half the time I kind of live in LA.
Don't ever lie to me again. Well, you're adorable, and congratulations on the success of the movie. People love it, and you're just working like crazy. And come back with us when you're going to be in the... When is Charlie in the Chocolate Factory coming out?
July teen. Something in the teens.
Okay. Seriously, how old are you?
I'm 11. I'm 11.
All right. Because Winn-Dixie is in theaters everywhere, what? It's in theaters everywhere.
Yeah.
It said because it is, but I don't know why. We'll be right back. Don't go away.